Hello everybody, welcome to Canadian Immigration Channel. Guys and gals, we're often asked to comment a little bit on what's going on in New Brunswick informational sessions, how to prepare for them, and how these sessions could benefit you if you're looking to immigrate to Canada. So first and foremost, what to take for the sessions and what to prepare for. Whenever you're registering, you're supposed to choose your occupation out of those in demand and register in there. So whenever you're registering, you would be given a time and a date where to attend the session, and basically that is it. Now what you would have to bring in is obviously that email, the printout of the email which says, which confirms your attendance, because it would be scanned, it would be checked on the arrival date. And the next thing which you obviously would have to bring in is your resume. So if you got a CV, if you got a resume, if you got your profile in this or that way, bring it on with you. If you could bring a copy of your IELTS, if you could bring a copy of your educational credentials assessment, well, it could help. Sometimes it's asked, sometimes it is not. Depends on which session it would be, whether it's tailored specifically for employers only or it's specifically targeting those applicants who are going to apply through Express Entry System. Now, session typically has three parts. The latest part is kind of optional. So the first part is informational one, where an officer or several officers are telling you about New Brunswick itself. They tell you about cities, towns, about the economy, how do you look for jobs, how it looks like, overall what is life in New Brunswick looks like. Now, next part is question and answer section, where you could bring up your questions, so well prepared in advance. I actually strongly recommend you to do that, where officers would be able to answer and address your concerns with respect to life in New Brunswick, where you would be able to find a job there, how to prepare properly for skills needed in New Brunswick, what would be and how daily life in New Brunswick would look like. All these questions could be answered by officers during the second part of the session. Now, the third part, which is optional, is conversation with immigration officers and with employers, right? Depends on what it is. So there are employers who came to the session where they would be able to discuss your profile or assess your resume. That is your golden chance. That is your chance to pretty much talk to them, get them interested in you, and possibly potentially help you out with respect to your application, either through Atlantic pilot program or through New Brunswick Express Entry Stream. Now, another option is if there is nobody in, right, you could just leave the session. Feel free to do that. It's absolutely fine. What this attendance gives you, if you got your Express Entry profile, if you're looking to come to New Brunswick after participation in a session, you get 2 years during which you could still apply for New Brunswick, provided that the program is open. So say you were an IT specialist, you came in, there were no IT employers, you left the session, but after you left, right, you got 2 years to apply for New Brunswick Provincial Nominee Program once it opens and has your occupation in demand. That is your chance to get 600 points. Now, bring in something extra: settlement plan, resume, as I said, IELTS test results, educational credentials assessment. Sometimes it helps, sometimes it does not. Depends on what kind of session it was, because I remember sessions in 2015 and 16 where officers were verifying a copy of your IELTS and a copy of your ECA report. Nowadays, pretty much during 2018, I haven't heard anybody asking, saying that officers were asking for those. But again, it never hurts to be prepared. If you want to plan your trip to New Brunswick, if you want to plan your application for New Brunswick properly, feel free to send us an email. Have us assess your profile. If necessary, we would be able to assist you with respect to this application and get yourself those most desired 600 points in your Express Entry profile. Stay tuned with us, and of course, subscribe for the channel.